Alright, well I thought we'd go for a little trip to Rosewood today. Now that's where the Cobb Co stagecoach is permanently situated. It's got its own little display area there, and I thought it'd be interesting to go and have a look. Now I probably can't see much of it because of the glass reflection, but anyway, I just wanted to go and have a look because there's a couple of pieces that I'm not too sure about that I can't see on the photo. So I thought, well, if I can at least go and see like where the horses are actually connected to the stagecoach, it'll just be a big help, that's all. You only see so much of a reference photo. So anyway, it's about a 15-20 minute drive. It's a beautiful day today. We've had so much rain, just unbelievable. But the water seemed to be subsiding. Well, they are subsiding because the rain stopped. Apparently there's more rain coming. They're predicting severe thunderstorms, and not much we can do about it. Just try and be as prepared as we can be. This is a lovely little town, this. Now over here on the left is where we're going to. This is where the Cobb Co have, right in there, it's the Heritage Park. Well, here I am in Rosewood, and this is the Cobb Co Museum Park that they have here. I don't know if you can see that properly, so I'm going to have to go and get a bit more of a close-up. So I wanted to come here today just to see what a real one actually looked like, because I've only got photos of them. Well, I've got the stagecoach all blocked in, so it was time to start on the horses. And as you can see, I've done a little bit off camera. Well, I've actually done quite a bit because, to be honest, it just takes so long. I'm not concentrating so much on detail at the moment. It's just getting everything where it should be. Now, it's a little bit hard trying to see all the detail in a reference photo, and actually it usually is the case, and that was really why I did want to go to Rosewood to actually see the coach. The horses I can always get photos of and lighten up, but the coaches are different again. It's amazing really, there's 5 horses that pulled the coaches along. I was just a little bit worried about how do I connect that up to the stagecoach. And that was one of the other reasons why I wanted to see a coach. And I got a photo of it there. And like I say, I'm not trying to put in too much detail. It's more about just putting everything in the right place. A lot of the detail work will have to be done off camera because, as I said earlier, it just takes up so much time. And even now I'm in time lapse. I mean, that's the only way I can see, getting this drawing done in a reasonable amount of time, I guess. Although to me it doesn't matter, but just getting it done for YouTube, that's the main thing. Now see, they've got the blinkers on all the horses. Now, I used to ride horses when I was a young fellow, been brought up on a farm and that. And the blinkers stop them from seeing objects, to the side of them, because horses can be pretty skittery. And the last thing they would want would be one horse to take off or to bolt because it got a fright. Wouldn't be too good for business. Now each of these coaches had 5 horses. I didn't realise that. And of course 5 horses means 20 sets of legs, or 20 legs. So I've got to try and fit them in somehow. Now Cobb Co didn't come to Queensland until the 1st of January 1866. They've been in New South Wales and Victoria for a long time before then. Now the distance between Ipswich and Toowoomba, that's an 80k distance. So they'd cover that 80k's in the day, and that would take 40 horses and 6 staff, and the horses were swapped over every 25 to 40 kilometres at various staging posts along the way, and one of them being Sanger's Bridge. Well, I think it's about time I stopped talking, so depending on what part of the world you're in, grab a glass or a cup of your favourite drink, put your feet up and relax, think about the wonderful weekend ahead, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so now we've got The horses and the stagecoach blocked in. I'm not going to do any more on that just yet. I want to come back and then do the detail. But at the moment, because there's a lot of stuff around here that I'm going to really have to study hard. And if you look at this here, you know, there's no way you can even just see which leg belongs to who. So I'm happy where I'm at. She's blocked now. It's a matter of going back. A lot of that I'll have to do off camera because that will be very, very slow going. I'll tell you now. Well, I thought we'd leave it there today. And as usual, it's just one of those drawings where I'm just going to have to do quite a bit offline, off camera, because it'll be too boring for you. I mean, to me, it's just part of the process. You know, I'm always fascinated by old things and the history, things that came before us, because it shows us how other people lived, how they got through trying times. And it makes me realise that they didn't have all the mod cons like we have today. I mean, do we really need them? We've become so accustomed to having an electric kettle or just flicking on the switch and the lights come on. Or it's a little bit too hot, so we put it on the air conditioning unit. And that's what I admire about the early settlers and the people that came here to start a new life. It was never going to be easy, but it was obviously easier or better than where they came from. So I take my hat off to the early settlers, the pioneers, the people that began their new lives here. Now, if you're enjoying what you're seeing and feel you're getting some value, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share it with your friends, because if you're enjoying it, the chances are they're going to enjoy it just as much, and they'll love you for it. And if you haven't yet subscribed but you want to, hit that red button, ring the bell, that way you'll get notified every time a new video comes out. Now, if this is the first time you've been here, then this video over here is the one for you. Well, once again, that's about it for this week. Have a wonderful weekend, my friends. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next time. Same place, same time.